This is Daryl Evans with Kings Vision at LAKings.com with Kings President and General Manager of Hockey Operations, Dean Lombardi. Dean, the Kings have signed Dustin Brown to an extended contract. What's that mean to your hockey club?
Well, whenever you can lock up your captain on an 8-year contract, obviously it says a lot about the way we feel about Brownie, but it certainly is a hallmark of the stability we're trying to create here, and you add him to the core of the other top players that we now have signed to long-term deals, and but having your captain now under the umbrella certainly is a good feeling.
And you've been able to watch Dustin Brown develop not only as a player but as a captain and somebody in the community. Tell a little bit about how important he is, not only to the team in the locker room, but what he's done for this organization over the last handful of years.
Well, he's a classic case of somebody who's grown not only as a player but as a man every year. You know, when I first got here, it was very difficult to get 2 words out of him, and to see how much he's grown as a person is just incredible as his game. But the bottom line with Brownie, and I've always said it from the first day I got here, no matter what is the ups and downs or whatever, there's no question that he cares. I mean, he has a passionate caring for this franchise and is totally embedded in being part of it, being successful. And you know, that's the hallmark first and foremost of any great leader, and he just resonates that whenever you're around him. And like I said, this deal is designed to make sure it goes right to the end.
I think when you go back and you look at Dustin Brown's career with the Kings, just prior to the Kings winning the Stanley Cup, there were rumors out there that Dustin Brown was up for trade and things like that, but it really seemed to be a statement part of his career that he took charge of things and really took the team to the next level. It seemed like he took the team on his shoulders by himself.
Yeah, and he said, I'll show that general manager. No. Well, I mean, the rumors always get started at the trade deadline, but you know, the bottom line is he's stepped up at a critical moment, you know, for this franchise to get us on that run. And, you know, we saw what he could do during the playoffs. And, you know, and I think there's still some more growth in Brownie. I think one of the things, he's his own hardest critic, and sometimes to a fault. And I think the next step for him, you know, in his growth is to not beat himself up too much, and realize that part of leading is believing in yourself totally. And but again, that's a good problem to have, you know. And but I expect to see more growth out of him, not only as a player, but again, as a leader.
This is Daryl Evans with Kings Vision at LAKings.com with Kings General Manager and President of Hockey Operations on the signing of Dustin Brown on a new 8-year contract extension.